Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody guys, today we will take a look at the euro currency again. So currently we do not have any new fundamental inputs, so in the media sphere it's right talking about the same tariffs, the free trade space between the Canada and Mexico, so it's nothing really new. And you can see reaction on the markets also stands the same, so no significant impact from the Italy elections. This market mostly shows no reaction because it seems that probably market right now is focused on the non-farm payroll release mostly, so it will happen. So on the daily chart we have the same picture. Market is turning up. Trend on the daily chart stands at the eve of turning bullish, so if market will close here or slightly higher, we will get the bullish trend on the daily chart. Our major background for the trade, if we have, as we have talked about it in the weekly research, so this is directional pattern where that trade has started to the upside. This is Jod Napoli OOPS directional indicator, and stands in progress. As a result, market has formed bullish grabber on the weekly chart, and this grabber suggests the taking out of this stop. So that is what we are watching for. Now, some retracement have happened recently. Currently, we could estimate upside targets with more precision. So, and we use 4-hour time frame chart for this purpose. So take a look what we have actually. So the same divergence, as you can see, market right now is calling around the 50% resistance, 123.54. That's precisely the level that the tag that was specified in our forum by our Elliott wave expert, the Stag. So he said that if market will break this area to the upside, this will be very important confirmation of the upside bullish continuation. It's very important. But also from the classical point of view, this is also kind of the neckline of the hand shoulders pattern. So we have mentioned this pattern in our weekly research. Here, guys, I see some positive sign with this head and shoulders. Why? Because take a look, the retracement and the creation of the right shoulder was really fast. So take a look at the consolidation of the left shoulder and take a look at reaction on the right shoulder. Just very short-term retracement right back down to the bottom of the shoulders, skips the harmony, but at the same time, from the time point of view, it's very, very fast. This is very good sign because this indicates that the support here is bullish power stands stronger than the bearish one, and market immediately has continued to move higher. So using this pattern, now we could estimate the potential targets to the upside. First target stands at 124. This will be COP extension point, short-term target that create also an agreement with the major 124 resistance. I don't know what reaction will be on this level, but maybe it will provide some minor retracement. So if you haven't caught the entry point at the C recently, although we have talked about it in details in our video on the weekly research, you should have to cut it. But if you have missed it, don't upset that. Watch for this level. As soon as market will hit it, maybe minor retracement here could happen. For example, market could retest this previous consolidation and neckline is around 23.54. So minor bounce here could happen. But beyond of this level, as you can see, this will be relative free space. It will be limited just by the daily overbought around 24.80. But as you understand, while market was moving higher, the overbought area also will change and is creeping higher as well. That's why this will be the dynamic level. So it stands today for the 24.80, but tomorrow it could be 25 or even higher. So that's why I call these areas the relatively free space, because yes, we have the OP 24.80 precisely for today, but we don't have any significant fib levels here. So combining all tools that we have right now on different time frames, we should focus on either XOP target, because the weekly grabbers suggest the taking out of this top, and OP stands below it. That's why it seems that market should continue in higher. Maybe it will be, or definitely probably it will be some reaction on the OP for retracement, but final destination point that we could keep an eye on is 26 or 9. This is XOP target of this head and shoulders pattern. Also, guys, recall what I said in the weekly research. We have the 2611. This is the yearly pivot resistance 1 on the monthly chart. So in general, on the euro in general, but we use it usually on the monthly analysis because it's really important levels, long-term pivot resistance. So market hasn't tested it. That's why probably it will gravitate to it, and reaching of the XOP is also very probable. Besides, I think some stops have been placed above this top, long-term players, of the long-term players, and if market will trigger it, it will add some fuel and push market slightly higher. That's why reaching of the XOP here looks very probable. At the same time, guys, we have another target that comes from the classical approach to the hand and shoulders trading, and it shows the target stands approximately 25.67, slightly above this top. So it also corresponds to our analysis because it stands above this top. As you know, the target of the hand shoulders is the distance between the bottom of the head counted to the neckline and counted from the neckline to the upside. It's equal to this depth to the upside. That's why maybe it makes sense, guys, when the market will hit 25.67 and jump above this top, close the 70% of your position, and rest the 30, keep the rest of the 30, with hoping that market will hit the yearly pivot resistance 1. So be conservative when market is coming to major target. But that's will happen probably not on this week even. It's a bit early to talk about it. I just show you some perspective of this overall situation that we will keep in eye on how market will respond on the resistances, on the targets, and so on. So speaking on the hourly chart, guys, but I will use the 30-minute even. So I will show you the entry opportunities, how position should be taken yesterday. So actually, you could see, I will show you how. So this is gold. Here is euro. So here's, you can see on chart my entry points. So first my entry was last week on this minor retracement. So when we have talked on the first reaction on this upside action. Yes, they have taken position precisely on the point where we have talked about in the weekly research. So here is how it could be done. So if you'll take a look at the 30-minute chart, we have clear A, B, C, D retracement down. Market has reached OP and even slightly exceeded it to the downside, and that has happened in the confluence and wide confluence support, or better to call it the support cluster maybe because its distance is a bit wide. It's 2260, 2283. That's the level that we have talked about in our weekly research. So that was agreement and confluence. It was a good opportunity to take the long position. Now, what could happen today? Today, guys, we will be watching for reaching COP targets on 124. And as a result, market could form here kind of the butterfly. So if you will measure the extension here to the upside from this recent swing, you will see it's 127 stand 23.92, 1618, 24.25. So somewhere between, maybe 27 will be slightly burst by that some action and hit 24.01 is the COP where COP stands. As you can see 23.98. So 98. So it's very close. Market could form 127 butterfly here, complete this target and show minor retracement. So that being said, today we're watching for COP. Those of you who have missed entry at the C point could watch for minor retracement after COP will be hit, and potentially we're stand in the long-term journey or medium-term journey that will take 1-2 weeks, and watching for major targets. It should be hit between the 25.70 to 26.11. That will be destination point in euro currency.